Hello, friends. My name is Emily, and you can find me at Franklin Hennepin County Library. This is Teddy. Welcome to Family Story Time! Oh gosh, just one day to celebrate this beautiful planet of ours? That is not enough for Teddy and I, so we decided to do a whole week of Earth Day. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. On Monday, we went around our neighborhood and we picked up trash. Look at all the trash we collected. Teddy wrote a poem about it. Teddy, will you recite it for us? Okay. Why do people litter? It doesn't make any sense. It makes me feel bitter, and Emily gets quite tense. Did you hear the rhymes? I heard too. Litter and bitter and sense and tense. On Tuesday, it was raining, so we went to the library and we did a little research on the planet, on the challenges facing our planet. We learned all about pollution, water conservation, factory farms, oil spills, and plastics, Emily. Don't forget about plastics. Plastics are bad. It's just too much. What's a person to do? There's so much that we need to try and fix. Emily, get a grip. Take a deep breath. I told you she gets tense. I get an idea. Why don't you share the signs that we're going to plant in our yard? Oh, yes. We found a bunch of posters online and we printed them up and we're going to plant them in our yard like flowers so that when people travel by our house, they will be inspired. Save a planet. Ride a bike. Don't be trashy. Recycle. Reduce. Reuse, recycle. Save the planet from global warming. Feed gardens, not landfills. Just say no to plastic bags. Find out who supports your congressperson at Center for Responsive Politics, OpenSecrets.org. Teddy, do you remember what we did on Wednesday? Yeah. We went to the bike store so Emily could get her bike all tuned up for commuting all summer long. Oh, I can hardly wait for my birthday. And then when we got home, we cleaned out the recycling containers. Gray is for landfill, blue is for recycling, and green is for organics. I got a little wet by the hose, so I had to take a spin in the dryer. And then on Thursday, we made totes. On the sewing machine. I didn't even know we had one of those. We even made totes for our friends so that we could, Emily, what's the word I'm thinking of? It's, kind of like a suggestion. Friendly reminder? No. It starts with sa. Subtly. Yeah. Subtly remind them that plastics are bad. And then on Friday, we cleaned out the yard so we would have a place to plant our posters. And what day comes after Friday, Teddy? The weekend! Teddy, what's the name of the day that comes after Friday? The weekend! Okay, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's thirsty, Emily. Well, Teddy, it sounds like thirsty, but the day is Thursday. Maybe this will help you remember. Thursday is named after Thor, a Nordic deity of thunder. Thunder? Like in thunder and lightning? Uh-huh. Emily, what are Thor's pronouns? Well, Teddy, I guess that's for Thor to decide. And since Thor is imaginary, let's get back to the days of the week. Okay, what comes after Thursday? Friday and the weekend! Saturday, Teddy. Oh, yeah, Saturday. And what did we do on Saturday? We went for a bike ride so that I could get those commuting muscles all shaped up. Oh, I can hardly wait for my birthday. And then after our bike ride, we stopped at the market and we picked up some delicious greens so that we could make a juicy treat of the earth. For the golden corn and the apples on the trees. And then on Sunday, oh, I get to tell about Sunday, Emily. Go ahead, Teddy. On Sunday, we took a sacred walk. No talking, just look, listen, and be mindful. Emily, what's mindful again? Well, mindful means, Teddy, that we are going to try to still our minds from the usual chatter that it's always about, and instead pay attention to the sounds, the sights, the smells, the way the earth feels under our feet. And then when our mind starts to wander again, we gently return our senses, our mind, our focus to the senses around us. I did better than Emily. She forgot and she talked 4 times. I counted. I only messed up twice. And then when we got home, we created art out of our experiences. Teddy wrote a song. Teddy, will you share it with us? Okay. The earth is like a mother. She gives us flowers and birds. Animals live in her forest, and the lakes are too pretty for words. Birds and words, they rhyme. Yes, they do, Teddy. Keep going. It's hard to give up the plastics, and not everybody can bike. But if each of us try to gently get by, the earth will soar through the sky. Gently, gently live. That was very nice, Teddy. Do you ever make up songs? Well, I think before I share my favorite Earth Day book, people might want to learn a little bit more about the first Earth Day. I think people might want to do jumping. Okay, Teddy, that's probably a good idea. Why don't you lead the teddy bear chant? Okay, everybody, up on your feet. We're going to move our bodies. Get ready. Here we go. Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear, reach up high. Reach, reach to the sky. Teddy bear, jump like, keep doing it, jump like a clown. Teddy bear, teddy bear, sit right down. Okay, Emily, we're ready for the lecture. In January of 1969, there was an explosion at the Union Oil platform off the coast of Santa Barbara, California. Workers tried to fix the situation by sealing a valve, but pressure continued to build under the seabed, and minutes later, there was an explosion underground, and oil spewed into the ocean. It was 11 days before Union Oil had successfully sealed the leak. 2.3 million gallons of oil was spilled into the Pacific Ocean. When that oil washed up against the shore, it brought with it dead fish, oil-soaked seals, and filthy waterfowl. The people of Santa Barbara stood on their beautiful beach, helpless, and cried. Once they had recovered from the shock, they were furious. They protested. They made signs. They stopped business as usual. They wrote their congresspersons and demanded action. Gaylord Nelson was one senator who heard them. He was from Wisconsin. He shared the passion of the people of Santa Barbara. He had introduced several bills of legislation for the protection of the environment, but none of those bills had passed. Now he had another idea, a teach-in. He reported it at a rally in Washington State. He said, "I am convinced that the same concern the youth of this nation took in changing our nation's priority on the war in Vietnam and on civil rights can be shown for the problem of the environment. That is why I plan to see to it that a national teach-in is held." What a great idea! The press reported the news, and environmental activists stepped up and made it happen. Teach-ins were very popular 50 years ago. They were kind of like free rock concerts. Musicians played, speakers gave inspiring speeches, and guess what? Earth Day events and teach-ins were held in all over the country, in cities and on campuses. In New York City, they closed the streets of Manhattan, and the Earth Day participants took over the street. In Miami, they held a Dead Orange parade, and the float that was the most polluted received a prize. In San Jose, California, they had a funeral for a car. Teachers were inspired. And in small towns all over the country, Earth Day events were held in the schools. Here's a photo of some kids in Niagara Falls, New York. Here in Minnesota, there was a huge rally at the U of M. And there was a bike caravan in downtown Minneapolis that ended at a General Electric shareholders meeting. All in all, 22 million people took part in the first Earth Day. That's a lot of people. Those large crowds showed legislators from every state that taking care of the environment was something that voters cared about. Gaylord Nelson was no longer alone. 2.5 months later, President Richard Nixon proposed the establishment of an environmental protection agency, and by December of 1970, it went into operation. So you see, Teddy, many people can make a difference. We have been celebrating April 22nd as Earth Day for over 50 years, and I do so hope we will continue to do so. Many voices can make a difference. And now, Emily, I want to go to a teach-in. Can we? Well, I don't think they're called that anymore, Teddy, but I know of an action we can take. I'll whisper it to you. Oh yes, Emily, let's go to Bemidji! And now, let's put on our glasses and read, and look, then we'll take off our glasses and we'll shut the book. The Earth and I, written and illustrated by Frank Ash. Emily, what's illustrated mean again? That means, Teddy, that Frank did the pictures in this book. Oh, look, the child is standing on a turtle. It looks like he might have worked in watercolor. The Earth and I are friends. Sometimes we go for long walks together. Kind of like what we did, Emily, when we went into the enchanted forest. I tell her what's on my mind. She listens to every word. Oh, look, Emily, there's a snail! Sure enough, a snail. Do you see the snail? And then I listen to her. Teddy, what's happening on this page? It's raining. The child is hurrying home. It looks like Thor is making thunder. It must be Thor's day. The Earth and I are friends. Oh, look, Emily, a rainbow. We play together in my backyard. I help her to grow. She helps me to grow. For the golden corn and the apples on the trees. I sing for her, kind of like you do, Teddy. And she sings for me. Oh, beautiful birdies. I dance for her. She dances for me. When she is sad, I am sad. Oh, Emily, look at the pollution. Oh, the child's cleaning it up. Kind of like what we did, Teddy. And that's a flower being planted, like we did too. When she is happy, I am happy. Oh, look, Emily, a deer! Sure enough. What other animals do you see? I see ducks and a turtle and fish. Do you see those animals too? The earth and I are friends. Oh, look, he's hugging a tree. Or maybe she is hugging a tree. Or they. The important thing is the earth and I are friends. Did you like that book, Teddy? Oh, yes, it was phenomenal. Phenomenal? That's a new one. I like that. I think the word you're thinking of, Teddy, is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Okay, got it. How did you like our Earth Week? Oh, that was phenomenal, too. And now, let's say goodbye. Thank you, caregivers, for talking, singing, reading, writing, and playing with your children, imaginary or otherwise. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. See you later. Bye-bye.